Hello everyone, and welcome back to another match of Roulette Freestyle. Still, of course, day number one, round number one. This time it is ChromeX versus Rocky, and my co-caster now is GKPunk. Hello.
Hello, how's it going?
So it's a long day, and actually the third match of the tournament, but it's still the first day, of course, of this quite unique format, which will take some time to get used to. But really liking how it's turning out so far. And not sure if I think I saw in chat, so you've seen previous matches, right?
Yeah.
I think it's the conditions and the format both. Like it's really promising. I can see a lot of good plays stemming from that in the next 2 weeks.
Or you mean the next 2 days?
Yeah, we were talking about how the schedule is working out so far. We have
Yeah,
seen
we'll have the finals on Tuesday.
yeah, it's just the opposite of a marathon. Like actually sprint rivals
Or
with yeah.
yeah, Wednesday. I mean, anyways.
7 matches
Yeah.
of round one have been scheduled for the first 2 days. I think the 8th one has already been scheduled, but it's not until Friday, and probably we'll see those round 2 matches shortly enough. But at least it is 3 minutes past the hour, which is slightly bit delayed, but definite start of the match. Would you like to run it down, the first spin?
Yeah, there we go. It just showed up. Loud pistol elimination as the Bohemian and Hatchet. As the Green Plumber Hatchet is not specified to be melee or thrown, so any.
Loud pistol elimination, probably the hardest new condition of this tournament. We've seen the other type as well. The lethal melees now have the distinction. Does it have to be thrown, melee, or any? And of course, the firearm is now possible to be elimination, of which loud pistol is the hardest one. So it's quite a spin with the Bohemian, the Green Plumber not being too hard disguises. And
Yeah, that definitely puts a wrench into the plans, but depending, I mean, Francesca definitely feels like the safer one to go for, and also Francesca is always the 2:30 timing if you can get her, because it's a live kill opportunity there regardless of the kill type. But you gotta deal with the two guards, her bodyguard, the immediate one that's in the room.
it's a good combination that the Bohemian is the disguise that is farther away, and loud pistol is the harder condition of the two. So naturally, it feels as the friendly type of kill. And then Green Plumber is in dimension, Hatchet is in dimension as well, so you can prepare for the second kill after the 2.5 minute mark.
Yeah, I mean, I know I just mentioned like Francesca being might be the choice, but for Silvio's guards, you can manage Silvio better since he can be in the bottom floor and then he comes up if you do the observatory lure. So it'll be interesting to see which one Rocky has started his loading process.
should be a couple of minutes until we see his
He
loadout.
said it's his Xbox Series S, so it should still be fast. I don't know. Not blaming Rocky, just the game actually.
Yeah,
It should be optimized for the new generation of consoles.
I'm already mixing up with the other match from less than an hour ago, when we see both players preloading for Sapienza. I'm not sure if Rocky did that. And without that, it's a big map. It takes a while, so Rocky already posing back, probably just looking up the hatchet. And Chrome is turning around this guard, which is a close call, but should be able to open this door. And Chrome is looking ready for that 2.5 minute mark, and I don't think anything else will happen here.
Another thing they can do is like they bring in a seeker and make Francesca sick. That bathroom after that first guard is knocked out would be quote unquote soundproof, so it's always an option. Curious if they're gonna go for that. Chrome is looking like holding a Calmer out.
Ooh, with the sniper equipped, this can turn into a gun flash, but he will just wait it out for the 2.5 minute mark. I think this would be a position to calmer the guard and
and then hide the
behind.
body and leave. Rocky's picked up the green plumber. Oh, dart! That I was just talking about it. The dart did it hit? Oh, he hit it too high.
None. Oh,
I was
we
gonna
can see
say
it
he
in
might
the
have made
wall.
the dart,
Yeah.
but no, he okay. That was a little bit questionable. Like he did aim really high for like the distance wasn't enough where he needed to compensate for the dart fall off, drop off. So both of the darts actually hit the wall. I think I've seen it.
But we did think it will be a chunk eaten, especially after us talking about it.
Yeah, I literally just happened to me like 20 minutes ago. It's a common thing in Sapienza. The material on their shirts the same as the ones that the Chongqing homeless person use on their jackets. Made in China.
Basically, yeah. Oh, that's 2.5 minutes lost, and Rocky's now with the in-game time lead, and he's not going for Frenny though. He's not going for the loud pistol kill though for Francesco. And
yeah, it's a bit awkward. I mean, he doesn't have the hatchet.
Yeah, only the green plumber. So
yeah, it's out of the four things, he just has one of them. Sorry about that.
Yeah, basically that's the long and short of it. And he's looking at Silvio as well. I think it's still the natural cycle. Yeah, there will be some back and forth for Rocky. And well, of course, if Francesca is now KO'd, that means that she can only be eliminated via the hatchet.
Oh no, he's done full freestyle, which I remember somebody was asking earlier. You cannot go full freestyle. The conditions are locked.
Yeah, that's next to the target number 1. It is the loud pistol and the Bohemian. They have to go together, like in any other Berlin spin. It's a body found at least, but it's probably best to ping Rocky about it.
Yeah, hopefully he realizes that the restart happened due to him losing Silent Assassin, but
yeah, the roulette convention is that once the illegal act has been done, so in this case the loud pistol kill as the green plumber, then the admin has the means to or should notify in one way or the other the player that...
Oh, there's a gun flash for Chrome. He's not gonna wait around. Waits for the prompt to show up as well. So that's first kill done, correct disguise and kill method combination fulfilled.
Yeah, even better in-game time-wise by just a couple of seconds, of course, but that's the first one down, and Silvio can be pacified, so it is just a very straightforward isolation on him, and then just go for the hatchet and the green plumber. But he will not approach from above, or is he? He's considering his options. Has one trank.
Nice. Yeah, he hits the trank in the head. That's where you gotta hit that. And yeah, he's got a... Oh, that should be Silvio who saw the body fall. Okay,
Yeah.
he just hit. Alright. I'm not sure if Chrome might have thought that was the guard, but he's definitely taken his time. The guard was down. The guard that was tranquilized. I think he would have been fine there.
The last seconds of his round was red, but it could be the servers not catching up. It's really difficult to tell. From the natural head turn of that guard, I wouldn't really think that he could have seen anything there. But yeah, as a matter of fact, he was red after killing Silvio, so...
Okay, so... guess it wasn't long enough.
So, yeah, back with the restart for both of them. First minute of their run for both. Rocky going for the green plumber again, and he has been notified indeed and reacted to the fact that he cannot kill with the loud pistol as a green plumber, so anything that happens from now might just be a different combination, or of course as green plumber he can KO Francesca and leave her up for an extra bit of back and forth.
Yeah, he went up those stairs. I thought for a second he was going to route it so that he goes by the garden shed, but also carrying the hatchet across would be a little bit complicated. Looks like, oh, that was a riskier path to take to the hatchet. Maybe he'll get this guard to come inside. Yeah, he's gonna toss a coin. ChromeX in the kitchen now.
Yeah, for Chrome, there's not much different that he needs to do. I think the first 3 minutes were spot on and just a guard to take care of. And the way the timings work out, if you KO the guard here, you can also hide him. That's also a well-used timing, so that it's not an issue anymore, but he will not do that. Of course, there are other means to watch out for those bodies down in the observatory.
Yeah, Rocky leaves the green plumber down there. Not a bad idea. I mean, he could go for Silvio and then also grab the hatchet with one of these guard disguises. But that means the other kill is the live kill, so it's a bit difficult to understand what his thought process is. He might still be going for a knockout on Francesca, but then he should have stayed in the green plumber disguise.
Yeah, it seems like he... Oh, interesting for Chrome. He needs to get behind her for the loud pistol elimination.
Oh,
Need
now
that
needs the
prompt.
Oh, there it is. Nice. Beautiful showcase of patience there. And the game doesn't, betray him there, because that happens a lot.
Yeah. We will learn about the elimination GRBs in this tournament. But the guard came and saw the other one, his partner in the VIP group. Chang shot on the head. I go buffering, but should work out for the isolation. Well, waits it out very nicely. And then it's just 2 KOs if he has the items required, yeah.
This time the red guns is 100% from Silvio and not the guard. So Chrome should be safe. He's aware of that. He's dropping his sniper, which is going to be his virus elimination. No melee on the virus, thankfully. Oh no, he forgets about the enforcer.
Oh.
The age-old enforcer hiding in the corner that you don't think about, because why would you ever get out of that door unless it's hatchet?
Exactly, yeah. So few runs which ever needs you to get there.
Rocky though, he obviously has that guard's disguise, but he still goes through Francesca's room for the hatchet. He's aware of a camera. He's gonna take that out. So yeah, another setback for Chrome, but he's making progress. That was a little bit further than where he was before.
Chrome just getting this first half of the run very precisely, and yet there is always something that just breaks it apart, and it is a big restart. And
Rocky! Did he not get spotted? He didn't get spotted. I thought he was going to get spotted by Silvio's.
Wow. That was more than full. Apologies for being a bit behind on that, but at least we could react to that in real time. Wow. That was, I think he should also have the sound effect of the full suspicion meter, but not going off. And it was at least Silvio and maybe another guard.
Yeah, that's Silvio and one of his guards. But wow, that's so lucky. This has to work for Rocky. He's going up there with the hatchet as green plumber. So Silvio will be the live kill of his choice. He also has to go out of the mansion with Bohemian and bring it back. Oh, there's servers catching up.
Yeah, everyone a bit behind in this case, and he has the disguise here now, which, but as green plumber you would have access either way, but getting to the Bohemian might be a bit easier. And despite being almost 4 minutes ahead, it's a awful big back and forth for Rocky, and he doesn't have the live key figured out. This is still anyone's first map.
Yeah, it is. And something I want to note, I don't think Rocky took out the red guard, the guard with the red shirt for Francesca. That guy can wander all the way down by this observatory stairs.
Oh.
And if that's where Rocky wants to do the kills, and no, depending on how long he takes to get the Bohemian back there, and then wait for Silvio with the observatory, he might cross paths with that guard. Something to keep in mind. As Chrome gets his kill on Francesca once again, nothing has changed. The prompt was just better this time.
And if you don't start, I think it's Clock Tower or Church Tower. It should be Clock Tower. It was a bit different challenge to get to the Bohemian. I think you're just passing at the other half of this. Yeah, the counter
Yes,
is just passing.
you're correct. Yeah, and the door that's to the bottom of the stairs is also locked. You can wait for the dishwasher to come in and out of there, and then slowly follow, or do what Rocky's doing, is climb up the pipe through Bravomo's office.
This is a very nice alternative. The one challenge here is that if the evidence hasn't
Camera
been
can spot you
used,
trespassing.
but Rocky wants to. I think he
Go
knows
out
about the
over.
stairs, perhaps, and wanted to avoid it, but there's no real way to do so. And he now has to scout for the camera,
He
which is to the right.
could do that. He went that way through the office. He could go up that window and climb up another set of pipes and go straight up to the hippie's place. But if he's out in front of the window, you'll get spotted by him.
Oh, Rocky
Rock
dodges
tests
it
the
nicely.
camera. Wow.
I did not know about this, that you can run.
You
I
can.
thought it's a death sentence.
Yeah, you can. That's flashbacks to my TPI Paris moment versus Gunther. I just had to do it.
Just
Yeah,
some
if you don't get
cameras.
spotted for too long, it just
Yeah.
doesn't. You can avoid being caught trespassing. You get the yellow guns, which might give you some anxiety if you were watching Hitman Bingo.
Yeah.
Rocky's going all the way up to the top. The a little bit of map lost moment that used to happen with the early days Sapienza when you wanted to go up to the hippie's place.
Yeah, at least he got to the starting point, and from that he really should remember how to get to the Bohemian, and there's the disguise. But Chrome with the Green Plumber and the live kill down, Silvio can be triggered with the panel, so Chrome already took back the lead despite the 4-minute difference.
Yeah, exactly. Rocky having to do a lot of back and forth, not only for this disguise. And there's the red gun, and there is the red guard.
Oh,
Is that him? That is him.
has to be.
Yeah, it is him.
And I've just seen a roaming guard, and I almost mentioned it, that it might be Francesca guard, but it was one of those, and the other one found Alexis, the
Yes,
staircase.
yes, it's the red one. You have to take care of the red one because he will wander down eventually, and that's exactly what I was predicting, and that's exactly what happened. Now, Rocky has encountered the dishwasher, who's also actually the kitchen staff gameplay purpose, dragging him all the way down where the other kitchen staff is.
Will he hide him? No, apparently not, but no one should come through there. It's a very... I think in some bonus missions it would be a bit riskier because
but he should be fine there. Unless somebody takes some weapons or something through. Even then, the weapon box is in the public restroom area, so he should be fine for that one. Now the question is, if he's gonna meet the red guard, he still can get. But he went all the way up to Rocco's floor.
It's not the first time it happened in this match, I think.
Yeah, he himself has done it earlier with the tower. So,
and Chrome as well in this apartment going a bit up. Of course, it's not playing roulette all the time. Everyone's a bit rusty in this first day, but some great plays already. And Rocky getting really close to this, but still a live, loud kill to go.
Yeah, that's the thing. Live, loud kill, and he has a trank. So let's see. That 10-minute lead isn't exactly a 10-minute lead. It's probably more like a 3.5, maybe 4 minutes, where Chrome will be even with the harder kill done.
Yeah, Chrome would be out by 10:45, but it is the real-time aspect and Rocky just having one kill to go. Chrome has it so well prepared, it's just something always going wrong, and Chrome getting close and gets into combat with that guard. Just couldn't dodge it.
Yeah, the door was open and he was away from it. He could have shut it down if the door prompt was there, but he was too far away and then got caught by the boxes at the side. So Rocky actually has a loaded trank, so he'll be able to take care of the guards very swiftly, assuming they don't eat it.
Yeah, and no gun flash at the head, no wrong head turns should be happening here. Aiming at the head. No, aiming at the chest, which is a bit riskier. But gets both of them down. But what will happen to Silvio? There's a disguise, I see. But this is loud and he has to hide him really fast.
It's actually good. He's getting... No, it's punch! GRB!
No! 12 minutes gone. And Rocky being so close to taking this first map, and the last challenge was already taken care of because the first guard was the one who Rocky hit here 10 minutes ago, so he would have been fine to hide Silvio in these next 5 to 6 seconds, but just cannot do it because the GRB returns not only for the injected poison or the fiber wire, but the pistol elimination kills as well. So heartbreaking.
That's unbelievable. He any player would press in that moment of intense moment of he's like, I'm about to lose the target because he saw something and he saw the prompt. I saw the prompt.
There was, yeah.
And he just turns the moment he presses it. Let's hope he keeps his composure because he is not far behind from Chrome. Now, we've seen Chrome has a solid plan, but it's the execution part that's getting to him. And hopefully Rocky cleans up a good number of his runs. Otherwise, that 10, 12 minutes Chrome with the successful run is going to take about half of that.
And Chrome is obviously a very good player. He doesn't trip to the same issues, although he's aiming a bit ahead, a bit to the top, and loses one chunk in the process. It's always something different ending his runs. There's the prompt, and there's the first kill down again. Better and better timing wise. Now 2 minutes 20 when the first is down.
Another restart for Rocky here. Wow. It's a massive wrench with the Bohemian and the Loud Pistol, one of the most consistent roulette maps. Oh yeah, Chrome. There goes that's the trank loss that cost him there because he threw something that was a frontal KO. The guard turns around in front.
Yeah, those will always be frontal, at least from the usual spots where people throw the items, usually the crowbars. So once again, it's another item on the list of Chrome's restart adventures, and it's never an early restart for him. And if it's another restart or two,
what was a gardener standing on top of it?
Oh yeah, it's
nice. Good thing he's not an enforcer. Yeah, he needs the high ground for taking notes.
Yeah, imagine his viewpoints are different up there. But yeah, restarts do mess with the game, I guess, making it really hard.
Yeah, definitely. I've had bizarre things happening with restarts. Rocky taking care of the camera there. It looks like he's heading down for the green plumber. Now he has the hatchet, so slight reordering of things. He's decided to go for the hatchet first, which is not a bad idea. Oh, Oh no! Is that? Yeah, that's a front KO on the green guard.
Oh,
Green plumber.
how does this happen? So when it was China
There,
last match, when it's just the 2 second cycle of the 2 second part of the 3 minute cycle, the actual free disguise is not working out for players today. Actual brutal.
there is a map-specific conditions that you guys can't see in print, but it says anything that can go wrong will go wrong in this map. It's unbelievable. So Rocky's starting as the mansion guard. He's shot at the tower. Maybe just practicing his or just being angry at the wall because, yeah.
Saying hi to the Bohemian in advance so that
Yeah,
you can prepare
too
for
bad you
his
can't
doom.
triple 3-shot lure the Bohemian.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah.
Yeah, don't make that happen, Isle, please.
Chrome with the gun flash keeps his green guns, and Francesca
And
doesn't
again,
care.
yeah, that was even faster than the one before.
It is turning into the mini comp of Francesca Loud Pistol Bohemian competition. It's 218, the new record.
Yeah. He's saving the clips every time too, so he's gonna have a bunch of those. Submit that for minicomp 55.
Great, so just a highlight reel by Currymaker, just the same kill 50 times. And now he can wait extra long. He has the Chang. CV isolation should go without a hitch, but the last 25 minutes have been just big very hitch and range and all that. Rocky getting the silent KO this time and keeps his yellow guns, not red, not green. And making
longer
progress.
trank animation there, but Chrome waits that one out. Oh, Silvio's still green because he only saw the trank. Oh, wait, no, he just heard it. Okay.
But there was a target lockdown. So
That's interesting.
So he saw the camera body and
right,
but didn't have time to turn towards him entirely. That would be my guess.
Yeah, you're right. Absolutely, that's basically what happened. Chrome also went. Oh, that's Alexis. I was just like Chrome went past him. He was going through Francesca's room, but Rocky gets spotted by him in the stairs.
Yeah, the timing proving to be so difficult for both, or like, of course, trying to make things happen and faster than before. And Rocky just missing that guard as Chrome did 10-15 minutes ago. But now Chrome has the item in the room with Silvio. Virtually free disguise, although of course it has already caused a restart before the green plumber.
Right. Yeah, let's gonna have to see how he approaches the green plumber and doesn't throw something prematurely and gets spotted by him.
It's something that you should never think about. The green plumber standing up and turning towards you. It doesn't really happen ever. Really unlucky.
Yeah, he went for the throw there. He gets it.
Yeah, I think as long as he's crouching, of course he can't leave the animation quick enough, so probably you're in the good, but it's just apparently sometimes he's not even crouching and he's about to turn around.
Yeah, this is looking better and better for Chrome here, and after he gets the kill, all he needs to do is get the virus. He's got a sniper for that. The only thing that can probably go wrong is him like headshotting somebody in there. But if he shoots the bottom part of the virus, he should be alright. He's got the green plumber and the hatchet kill done.
Checking for Alexis.
Oh, look.
Keeping the door open.
He's also looking for his sniper. Found that eventually.
Sniper is your key card here as well, so no need to search for that. And I suppose now that everything has been going wrong, the last thing to mention is probably the drop, which is should probably have the small firearm for his, at least a colmar, yeah, and long pistol, silent pistol, so he can do the drop, but it's also something that's not entirely guaranteed. I wonder if after almost 30 minutes. Will he try to make it any quicker? He changes into the non-trespassing biolab security disguise. And
Making sure he's trying not to hit. He's gonna hit the top left of the virus, gets the kill, no non-target kill. Trying to jump down. There he goes. Too close to the pipe there.
such a good call, changing into non-trespassing security, and because otherwise it would have been, I think, a bit too close. But ChromeX finally leaving Sapienza and takes the first point. But heartbreak for Rocky. I think both of them could have won it a couple times. Rocky having the biggest, longest run.
Yeah, that was
in a long time.
Most, because this is probably the cleanest attempt for Chrome. That's definitely been an improvement. Every time you've seen his Francesca get 2 to 4 seconds faster than the one before.
Mm.
But Rocky, yeah, just started off slowly, but then he got there to 10, 11 minutes in and almost at the Silvio kill. He had everything there, just classic GRB moment, as we say.
And it's probably the defining GRB of this tournament. Very unfortunate. It's his consolation is that it's not even match point for ChromeX. It's first 2.5 points, so ChromeX needs to win 2 or, of course, win 1, tie 1. We are guaranteed to see map 2, Sgáil, in 3 minutes, and map 3, Haven Island, after that.
Yeah, Isle of Sgáil. It's gonna be interesting. Now, obviously, Barrier Ropes, Loud SMG can't show up, but you can do it on Sophia, which would probably be a little bit. I don't know. I've seen players struggle with the Loud kill on Sophia because you dump the body immediately, and that Raider outside just spots you. So it'll be something to keep in mind for that. Or live kills. Live Zoe kills will be very interesting.
Yeah, I think of Sophia Loud, and it's fascinating because I can think of 3 rooms where she's being dumped. The radio room, which is challenging because of the Raider who can look into that room. The bathroom after securing her, and you are of course surrounded, you can't really escape. And the last one being the Hyperborean agency pickup, which is kind of a corridor, which NPCs don't really go there, but the constant can route that way. So if you can't really leave her too long, or you'll get a body found on her.
Yeah, that's always something you gotta keep in mind. I was just thinking about this like bizarre idea. How about live fire kill as a condition?
Just add any condition and just add no non-target kill.
Yeah, live fire on Zoe. You gotta get her when she's going down the stairs, or you can get her with the effigy. So, but I think that's banned for this, right? Because the only viable one you would always go for is Zoe.
It should really be banned because of that reason, and it should be on the list. I can just double check. But Season 2 got plenty of bans, which is... Season 2 in general has a lot of kills, but not on all targets, and Whittleton Creek having a 6 banned, the big
right.
Consume Poison, Electrocution, Fall, Falling Object, and Fire, but Sgáil does have Fire as well, which is not viable for Sophia. But
yeah,
live
Fire and Consume Poison.
Great. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, live Fire is just as the Knight's armor, whatever it's called. Sorry, I'm just thinking about... I always see all these... This is a great concept, like I said. Like when first I saw Berlin Roulette was decided how it's going to be, it's like, you can have a whole tournament like that with Berlin-style roulette. So yeah, it's very nice to see eventually after a year of this game.
Yeah, a year later, but we got there and can try out these great concepts. And here's the second spin of the day, or the second spin of the match. Silenced Shotgun as entertainer for one of the Washingtons, but the other one, it's Explosive Weapon as ARC member.
Okay, Silenced Shotgun kills and no live kills, no loud kills. This a very forgiving Isle of Sgáil spin because I'm not playing. So
You did get at least once the Blake and the suit combination, which is probably the worst.
oh yeah, yeah.
So for a change, this is a remote silenced kill for one of the sisters, and of course silenced.
Unfortunately, the remote kill is not with the entertainer because you kind of don't want to run around with the entertainer. The easy one is down in the main floor where the party, the bar is, whatever.
Yeah, event staff would be good to get the entertainer quickly, but I think Chrome will do a very safe and efficient double isolation with at least the Seeker on Sophia, and if timing works out well, it will be a Seeker on Zoe as well. He's looking for an item to KO the guard with probably once he turns on the radio perhaps, or well, in all fairness, you don't have to bring him in, although you will be trespassing and the guard guarding the bathroom, it's probably just better to KO. But you can't corner subdue this.
Oh no, Chrome. That's definitely not a thing. So I think he was worried about the mirror inside, which again, the thing about playing so much Isle of Sgáil during TPI was like I actually got better at it. You can avoid the mirror by just staying behind the door. But we'll see if Chrome changes. Arc member is a required disguise, which is where Rocky looks to have started, and now he's paused. He's probably looking for the entertainer, I want to say, maybe on hit maps or something. He's paused at the moment.
He did ask in chat. It's really hard to say if you can actually answer that for integrity reasons, but he did ask if the entertainer is the same as the ceremony guy. I think he means the master of ceremonies, which is the answer is no.
Unfortunately, yeah, there's no disguise image, I think. I haven't looked at the player page. So players will actually have to know the disguises by their names.
Yeah, and now he's getting warmer. He realizes that he's the musician.
Okay, yeah, that's definitely good. You don't want to figure it out wrong, get the kill, and then have been told that's the wrong disguise.
Yeah. Because there's always the doubt in your head if it would be any inconsistency, but Crudy has been great with the setup, and like in other tournaments, if you see the name, it has to be identical to the one that is in game. So he has to see the entertainer, and then he knows he's chosen the right disguise.
From having a bit of difficulty clearing out the Master of Ceremonies room here. Without 8 rank, it is a little bit awkward. Shout out to Gunther for having a really nice clear for this room, which like kind of makes Trank even not as effective. He's got it pretty fast. But yeah, Chrome's just gonna wait for the Custodian to turn around. Then he should have a. The problem is when the Custodian turns around, the MOC faces you.
It's a very tiny window.
Yeah, the more you spend. Oh, he's got it. Got the chain going.
Heavy head turns, yeah. But runs out of the items to KO with, and he knows that he can't subdue because the Custodian will turn his head towards these bodies upon being subdued.
That's good awareness from him, because he didn't go for the subdue. At the end of that animation, he would have had red guns.
And Rocky has been thinking long about how to get Zoe, and he opted for the Arc member start, and the Seeker, a very early Seeker on Zoe, would get her to a bathroom, but in the foliage was not quite... his plan was to be in the foliage, but didn't really work out, and was spotted, so it's another restart for Rocky, and now 3 minutes behind Chrome, but we've seen it plenty of times in Sapienza as well. early in game time lead not meaning all too much.
Yeah, absolutely. And it seems like Chrome has a plan.
Rocky missing the shot on Zoe and can't get the second one.
It's kind of similar thing when he got spotted. It's the quick shot. It's just you're not going to be quicker than the game, unfortunately, most of the time. And I don't know how it's definitely the pressure of the trigger going all the way from the front normal position to the trigger position. It takes a little bit longer, I feel like, for console. So it's a tougher shot to take. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's another attempt which isn't looking all too good, and when Zoe is right here, yeah, the guard will turn towards 47 and we can see the yellow suspicion bar, takes another shot and misses. Rocky has to restart again. Unfortunate because he keeps trying here, but Zoe does stop 15 in-game seconds later. So it would be much better if he waited just a little more.
Yeah, that's right. And as the ARC member, he can just go up the stairs. I'm keep going back into TPI because of how much I've played. I think is the shot, one of the shots you take between the railings of the stairs, which is a good spot to take a shot on her, and you can do that because the ARC members are there. Oh, did he hit it this time? No, that was looked like a safer shot, but he missed. He hit that one.
Wow, okay.
Wow.
Unfortunately for him, it costed both of the darts. Fortunately, Sofia can be isolated with the radio, and I think at this point he'll happily take isolation in the second cycle, but wants to get this kill. Actually, if he has the explosive weapon, like the breacher,
he can get it first cycle, yeah, absolutely. Chrome's picked up the entertainer disguise. Looks like he's heading back up now. That's what I meant. The explosive weapon for entertainer would have been so much nicer. He does have the breaching charge. Now he's on a timer. He's got about 50-ish seconds to get back to that radio.
It's very early seeker shot. I think if he gets the kill and he knows his way around the Sgáil castle, might just be enough.
Yeah, 30 seconds for him, about-ish, because it's a little bit RNG's picking up the penthouse key card, which is obsolete about 99% of the time, unless you're going up there for one of the axes or something.
What happened this time?
Well, yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
Rocky needed a very direct approach up to the radio, and his only hope now is, I'm not sure about console, some cycles are longer there, and I do get surprised sometimes that people, not always, but some cycles do take longer, and it might just be like not 155 but 205 or probably.
Yeah, you're right. It's worth trying, but it's also with Sofia. It's sometimes not 155; it's 145. So it's really kind of depends. Like she's like right above him. Yeah, he's gonna go for the guard here. Looks like, but there's also a peekaboo around 4 minutes when she comes back up the stairs.
It's a really good question where entertainer is allowed, because I think it's a very paradox situation, because the entertainer works in the cancel area as Chrome with a big restart. Need to mention it because that was a body found on her at 7 minutes without, I didn't say if there was a target eliminated. Wanted to say with explosive weapon kills, although he was entertainer, so shouldn't really be the case. The Blake Nathaniel lure works from floor below as a sound lure, or the architect working on the Hyperborean showcase can hear the breacher in that bathroom. So I would say that someone found that body after the breacher. Yeah, thank you for the confirmation. I think that was the case, and just really unfortunate. It's basically an exit kill.
Yes. It's if you do it in the bathroom, like that's kind of how a lot of people like to get Blake Nathaniel now with the micro audio lure. And yeah, that's another thing. Like, they can hear that. Oh, Chrome. He was behind.
Yeah, it was a scary angle, but gets it down. And so, and because Chrome was already the entertainer, and we've seen getting. Oh no! As entertainer, he got the arc member, then changed back, so it could have been anyone.
Now, he's dragging that body down, which is kind of. She was actually perfectly. Her face is on the top of the toilet there, and you can just stick the breaching charge there. That would not be heard by the guys downstairs. I've spent a lot of time because of playing Sgáil so much in the middle of March. Experimented all those things, and yeah, like you mentioned, there'll probably be an exit kill as the ARC member.
Yeah, especially because he did well changing disguises, so he could just keep the other one, and as we've seen so often, just go safe and go harbor. As Rocky with the big shot at isolating Sophia, but cannot do it. Gets the guard though, so I think it's promising for later. Another strange head turn, but gets away with it. 1 kill down, 4.5 minutes in, and I think this is just a waiting game for the radio and can get the entertainer in the meantime.
Yeah, it definitely has enough time. Now, what he's gonna do, it's gonna be curious, because there is an entertainer above by the penthouse area. Below it, I don't know exactly which part, just below the glass building, basically. He's like playing one of the instruments, but that's usually not the ones you go, because it's the whole what are they even called, the meeting area where Jebediah block's supposed to be. All those people can see it. You would have to clear the whole room just to get that disguise.
Yeah, I want to say Randy improvised a grab on him in particular, months ago, if not a year ago. It has to be a really specific lure, so he reacts to it. And even then, I think it's really paradox, but the entertainer might not be allowed on his own floor. I think you are trespassing in some capacity around there, so even getting out will be a bit difficult. So for Rocky, it is waiting time, and he is using, actually, mentioned that, looking up their guides, either for the disguise or the elimination. But I don't think the radio would be on YouTube in particular, unless a very specific YouTube series.
Watch back some TPI matches. Is enough TPI plugs yet? Sorry about that. That's Isle of Sgáil just gives me, I don't know, flashbacks, I guess. I'll just say.
And you're the perfect person to talk about Sgáil with the touring experience. So
yeah, I honestly think so too, because not only in the tournament, but because of playing in the tournament, I also spent some time making myself not as bad as I was in there. But yeah, she's now in the security room with the cameras, and Rocky is yellow gun, so he's gonna need to destroy one of the boxes to get that green guns back.
I don't think he has a pistol here, so, which would mean that...
Please don't use that shotgun there. That's gonna be instant done.
That would not fly.
Oh, man, he's gonna try. He's gonna try the SMG.
They want.
You can't get an angle.
I don't know.
He has to be closer to the window to be able to extend his arm.
That is amazing gameplay with the arm being restricted like that. I think he's fine to wait for Zoe to leave for 2 reasons. Because
man, he's hitting the guard. He's missed the shot on the box. No, he hit it. Okay, one of the bullets hit.
Yeah, I did not think that's possible. Where will the guards go after this?
Hopefully out of the map and never come. Oh, so that puts Sophia into lockdown.
Well, once
I
again,
don't-
that is some extra time
And
to gather
constant.
disguise. Constant
So
leaving, or no, not
it's
leaving.
important. Yeah, constant going into alert mode means the helicopter exit will be blocked off. You can't get out that way. Oh, and Rocky, yeah, one of the raiders walks straight in.
Is
He's
this
still green guns because of the lockdown. Wow, what is happening?
This is amazing. 8 minutes into the run, once again, Rocky with the in-game time lead, but just has to keep it green for the second kill.
He's going in and out of the box now.
What is this match? And he is going to wait it out here. I'm not even sure where Sofia will go. Might lose another cycle to this. He does not have the disguise still.
Yeah, and meanwhile, Chrome's picking up the kills. He had the Arc member disguise to get. He got that, and Sophia is now down via the explosive device breaching charge.
But
So,
he did
good
not make
routing.
this. Yeah, but he did not make this an exit kill. However, he's quite close to an exit, and if it's Blake or company from a floor below, he can exit this in the next half a minute before she gets found. I think she will get found, but I also think that Chrome will exit beforehand.
Yeah, there's the body found. He's wondering who that is. That is because of the breaching charge. Had he placed the breaching charge on the toilet where she initially landed, he would have been fine. But yeah, that's the guard. The guard who heard that one, actually. Seems like. No, wait. Who, was it the custodian? One of those guys.
Now that's extra interesting because now there are two people reacting to that because it was the custodian in the picture, but you can see the card with the question mark. Oh, I think I can understand now. The custodian seeing the body, of course that's audible for the game because people hear things when others mention bodies being found. And I think that was the second reason that someone was lured away. Chrome though so close to exiting, and Rocky gets into combat. I didn't even see by whom.
He was trying to knock out Sophia in that radio lure room, and somebody spotted him from far away. Both players struggling, both at the opening two maps.
Both of them, Chrome was so close to finishing. I think he had both kills down and looking for the exit disguise, and on his end, the constant, of course, wasn't panic, so really close to exiting, 15 seconds type of deal. And then Rocky, this this long adventure, I just wish he had kept his green guns there because it was one of the most amazing sequences, and we've already had one earlier today.
Yeah, that the walking into the enforcer who was gonna spot him, but then doesn't because he just touches the lockdown area. Oh, and that's that was a good RNG seeker. This time, not so much. Gets spotted immediately by the Arc member.
Oh boy, 20 minutes passed. Also feels like an eternity and so much action. I think we'll just use this opportunity to refresh both to be on a more constant delay. But after all this, a minute apart, these two, and it might just be a bit more if Rocky wants to keep trying this seeker. It's really no good angle for him.
Yeah, that's not a consistent one. You might get lucky with the head turns. Maybe he takes it from here. He does, but that's where you get the question mark from the guard. So that shouldn't be a problem because he doesn't interact with the guard right away anyways. And he has an extra seeker this time, so that could be helpful towards the Sophia isolation.
It will be very helpful because if he ends up in a similar situation, waiting for her on the stairs, waiting for her in the radar evidence room, a seeker shot makes all the difference. I think I could see some yellow there on Rocky's side, but the door was just closed. Scary situation, and getting the kill switch.
Oh, don't trigger that one.
Oh no.
Oh man, he's Rocky. But he wants to make sure he doesn't detonate the fire extinguisher. That would cause Agent 47 to go down as well.
Yeah, very good point.
Unsure if that breaching charge was going to kill, putting it close to her knees. Yeah, that one will hit.
But this is also a timer related situation. The guard will check on Zoe after a while, but he hit her in time, so he can get the elite in. Everyone heard it, but should be the elite closest and reacting to that, and Rocky has the safe disguise again.
Yeah, Chrome is in the MOC room, knocked everybody out, now dragging the custodian. His plan hasn't really changed, and he just has to be a little bit faster or have the detonation be closer to his exit.
Yeah, I think it will be the exact same situation. The breacher is detonated, and the custodian and or the guard will hear it, and I think we can see it on Rocky's side how close it is to the bathroom, and makes sense that it is just 15 or so seconds Zoe is running on Chrome's side.
What's Rocky gonna do now? Sophia is gonna be she's meeting with Blake now. It's gonna kind of in an awkward spot.
It's a very long discussion here, yeah. He is allowed.
He can go out the window. Oh yeah, there's a spot. There's a spot for a shot here. Wow, gets it off too.
Yeah, Blake's turning away. That means it's over, and Rocky will get the second isolation. It will be the upstairs bathroom. Yeah. Oh no! She goes downstairs.
She goes in the same ones as Zoe's went to.
It's a full bin in there, and not sure about the other guard, but it will be what a pile up.
Everybody's here. The whole roster, constant. Oh, he's got the kill switch. He's not going to be intimidated by that right now.
Yeah, Rocky wants to threaten the constant with it.
You better not spot me.
Just for good measure, escort him out and exit harbor.
Yeah. Never ceases to have some unique gameplay situations created for him.
Yeah.
It doesn't have the disguise here, so he doesn't also have the shotgun.
And the guard will check on Sophia as well, to my knowledge. So it is a very good call by Rocky to bring him in. And I think Rocky will just KO everyone in this room, which means 4 bodies, 2 hidden, 2 aren't.
Yeah, the main question I think will be where he hides the body, because as soon as you open the door, if you don't have the bodies in the right spot, they will get instantly spotted by the raider outside.
The early Hitman 3 situation, this bathroom changed a little, but in early Hitman 3, you could drag the NPCs next to the box, but not really in this corner, but
yeah. It's I know where the one that works. That's what I used, but I don't think I've ever did. The one on where Rocky's, when you're facing the door to your left side of the, I think it's a bathtub there. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah. Rocky just gets spotted by the raider, because the raider does see the left side of the room when he's facing that way, but he doesn't see his right side. So Rocky did unfortunately choose the wrong side of the room to hide those bodies, and he's going on a killing spree after.
Yeah. If it was the different corner, then we would have had the second isolation. Shotgun in some agency pickup, but still the entertainer to get. And compared to the Chrome, who has the Zoe
he's picked up the kill
down.
and Zoe kill. The entertainer silent shotgun. So, yeah, I think that's what he's going to do is get the detonation closer to his exit.
Ooh, enforcers in the crowd.
Is he gonna go? Well, that's a lot of enforcers. This disguise is consulate security in Marrakesh.
Basically, yeah. That is crazy.
He's going to harbor. You called that earlier at the beginning of the map. You want to go harbor, but you mentioned with entertainer, not with the ARC member.
You did not expect this one, yeah.
Yeah, but entertainer definitely is a lot safer in terms of not having enforcers in that area.
but there is no way it won't ruin his run in 3 seconds. So silent exit detonation, but it will get the job done, and the 2-0 lead for ChromeX after 1 hour of play, after 2 incredible spins of Roulette Freestyle. Chrome will get the match point.
Oh, wow.
And we keep
Unbelievable.
going, of course. But
Yeah, Chrome will sit on match point, but he doesn't have to win anymore. He could get a tie now. So
and considering the next map, Haven Island, the last
Ooh.
resort, it might just be possible to have a 2.5 to 1.5 score. This match is really something. This day is really something. A great kickoff to the tournament.
yeah, absolutely. And I'm happy that when we cast, I think when we casted the TPI match, the VOD was like 2 hours long.
That was
So-
one for the ages. It was, oh, well, sorry to bring it up. I think it was Crudy versus Gunter.
Right.
We'll just leave it at short, but both players done incredibly well there as well and came down to such close margins.
Yeah, you'll see a lot of Crudy and Gunther. This is obviously Crudy's creation. Just a tiny bit of hint, spoiler. Gunther, wink, wink. That's all I'll say. I don't want to spoil it too much. It's something. The Providence, keep an eye on Providence. Cool stuff happening there. Providence.community/Discord if you're not already there.
Very well said and appreciated. Ah, there we go. Just perfect timing. And yeah, great thing in the future. And in the present, it is just made me so excited to see this match keep going. Of course, with the scoring, it is 3 maps guaranteed. Not okay, not exactly sure how the players feel about it. First 2.5, there actually it's torture, but it's also fun. So can I'm sure it's a bit mixed, but it's so unique. And once they get the hang of the format, we'll see some amazing some amazing plays. But I'm already running out of things to talk about, and it's just been 2 maps out of potential 5.
I know. It's a. Well, this is you mentioned like the other match dodged all the big 5, so this is the big 5 touching the big 5. It's going to be very interesting with the 3 targets. Now, you probably instantly eliminate loud kills and live kills off of Tyson. We probably won't see that. You just throw that off to Steven, maybe. Loud kills on Ludmilla also very viable because of the bathroom isolations for both of those targets. Yeah, that would be my thought process. Just not even thinking about what the conditions are, but it's just like easiest kill on Tyson.
Yeah, you get 3 shots at getting a Villa disguise, and if you get one in one of them, oh my god, then you start Villa and get Tyson out of the way. If you, well, I guess, okay, so not even the suit spin is any problem because you can just get the free one. But for Tyson, if you get Villa stuff, I guess tech crew and either of the guards, that is a no-brainer. And then timing wise, it's probably very similar if you want to do an easier Steven and a harder Ludmilla or vice versa.
Yeah, Haven Island ban conditions are only consumed poison and fire, same as Isle of Sgáil. So if you get fall, who do you go for?
Oh wow. It is now possible to leg shot Ludmilla and counting as a fall. Can't really find... Yeah, I can find the definition for fall in Providence. An accident where the target is killed following a vertical drop, but it also counts if a target falls out of bounds or dies in a body of water. So leg shots should be viable for Ludmilla as well as Steven if you give him the keys or something.
Give him
But
the keys and throw the briefcase.
yeah,
Is that a drown or a fall?
it's
That's a
only
fall because
it's only drown
game
if you get the prompt.
prompt. Okay, but the game also counts it as fall, just for contracts purposes, I guess. I don't know if it has changed since Hitman 2.
It's weird because it might just. Oh, it's been so long.
Right.
Uh,
Yeah, I haven't done any testing since Hitman 2.
Steven doesn't die when the briefcase hits him, but we see the spectacular ragdoll physics and dies in the water. So it should be fall on all but two maps, and it's always very situational in Hokkaido and Haven because
Right,
it
yeah,
sometimes
that's what
counts
I
as
was gonna
drowning.
say. Like,
Yeah.
the game has no consistency because in Hokkaido, you in the spa, you elect shot a guy and he falls in the water and it's drown.
Mm-hmm. Those
But
are the
yeah,
wouldn't even like put money on it. If it might even be like situational. I've seen like different results if different parts of the body reaches the water. I probably don't want to go in there because I really don't have the knowledge. It's really confusing. Spin has been delayed to 10 past the hour, so it's just over 2 minutes to go until then. And yeah, busy day, not immediate bracket consequences. I can't tell you the quarterfinal opponent just yet. Actually, the 4 matches from day 1 are in all different quarters. I guess spoilers for the previous 2 matches so far. Quarter number 1 has Chrome versus Rocky, and the winner will play the winner of Lewis versus Mikular. From the second quarter, Chris has beaten Zero. The third quarter will have Metispice versus Phanium, and the last quarter has Linux Penguin after defeating Ashton just an hour ago. So we won't have a round 2 match scheduled and play in the first day, but as we said already, we might just have a nice advancement in the first week, better than we expected, I guess.
yeah, and I know we were talking about the final being moved forward, but maybe we won't because we've been doing Hitman Bingo since the beginning of the month.
Oh,
The,
yeah.
the admins are gonna take some break, it's like a well-deserved break, especially you. So yeah, well, it's always nice to see all these matches. It's kind of how we used to feel with when roulette rifles would end. We would have this withdrawal moments, like we want more, but we don't want to watch or play more, but we still want more in some capacity. So, especially after the World Championships, when you watch, cast, or admin over 200 matches.
Yeah, the end of the World Championship hits differently, if I may use that term.
Definitely, yeah, it does.
But for these 2-week events, it has been just alright and nice to hop into something new. And it is something really new, as you can see the 3 new conditions, Punky.
Yeah, SMG, snorkel instructor, sniper rifle in the suit, injected poison, Dr. Singh.
This has a lot going on. The suit, of course, which you can bring from the Shark Hut, but other than that, it would be a suit start. The sniper is a forced weapon. The SMG is forced if you want it to be silenced. Thankfully, it's not SMG elimination. Otherwise, it would count under 2 large weapons, I feel like. 2 weapons that you have to bring it in, I guess. Regular SMG means that it works to just steal one from the Villa Guards. And Dr. Singh is the only disguise which is allowed in the Villa, but it is not one that you get at the start.
But it's an injected poison. On Tyson, though, I was mentioning before the spin came out where you don't want to maybe do live kills on Tyson, but those 2 combinations, you like, Tyson lets you injected poison him if you just go there as the doctor. Obviously, you have to play through the parts of the mission story to get to that position.
Oh, Chrome with the first restart, getting spotted trespassing. He really wants to get Ludmilla as well as the doctor in this hut, and I haven't really seen it a lot, but you could see Ludmilla from the start while talking to the doctor, and she goes to this bathroom, and it's not as wall hacky as the shark hut. It's not as watched over as the shark hut. So it's very nice potential, but you can't really enter this room.
Yeah, that could be Chrome is trying to open the sliding door with the sniper rifle. Unfortunately, he won't be able to do that. Worth a shot, as usual. No lockpick, so...
He has the good idea, though, because he can shoot the hatch and hop into the bathroom from down.
That's right, yeah, he can just always go from under. He's looking at the trank grab with the doctor's disguise. His doctor is really close to the edge now, which is always risky. Can you ragdoll straight into the water?
Yeah, it's most likely a non-target kill there. So he decides not to corner just yet. Maybe waiting for for him to cycle back. It's not really a cycle, just minimal routing. I think that it's not quite a peekaboo because he left the trespassing area before that.
He looking for a secret shot from down below. It's definitely a clean shot there. Now he has to figure out how he wants to go up there. It might be faced with the same conundrum that Chrome had. Oh, he grabs the keys. Rocky. Good map knowledge there. Well then. Chrome, we saw him struggle so much, and Rocky says, hello? Hit maps?
Yeah, I'll just
I am a walking hit maps.
And we've seen Rocky take his time at the beginning of the spin, and this has worked out for him very well on this map, and he's worried about the lover of the doctor, and will just walk.
Yeah, he's in here now. He's quite possibly looking at that's not a nice long conversation by the doctor, or no, he's just looking at the sun or something. Chrome going up behind the doctor and the resort staff. Rocky got a little tired of waiting, just tossed a briefcase.
Yeah, it seems like the secret shot for Ludmilla hit at a very awkward time where the conversation didn't quite finish, I guess, with the doctor. So he wants to break it some way or shape or form.
The doctor, once she leaves, the doctor still looks out the door and like kind of wipes his forehead. So, Rocky is, but Ludmilla is done puking now. He spent over a minute trying to get doctor's back where he was, because that was one of those idle animations, as we call it. Just if you break it, they end up going back to the beginning of it. It might be one of those.
Rocky has a good idea though, just needs to find something quicker. 60 seconds, not all too much when it comes to NPC manipulation or room clear out.
Yeah, if he doesn't have a calmer or something, it's gonna be difficult. But Chrome, though, on the other hand, has let Ludmilla go, kept the doctor, and he's in the villa now. Looks like he's gonna wait, Rocky, that is, until the conversation ends. Takes it just moments before she turns away.
And that has to
speeds up the doctor. That's nicely done. Rocky's definitely optimized. Just, I know it's not much, but it's good recovery so far. But now what's he gonna do?
Can he reach the keys this way? And it seems like, it's a bit difficult with the assistant and the other lady.
Oh, Chrome is in the server. Looks like he might be planning on the server lure.
Yeah, it seems like it. And what's the... It's it's not the best spins for that, because he has seeing these guys down here, which is allowed at dimension anyway, and then the suit and the snorkel instructor is not quite at the other end of the map, but close enough, at least with the suit. And then,
Yeah, lots of back and forth, yes, too. And also the snorkel instructor can be problematic depending on how you approach him and what time you approach him.
so I wouldn't know the end of the race, which targets appear here first, second, and third, but the last one would probably be the injected poison after 2 isolations in around this corner where Chrome is right now, and then injected jab or poison jab on the last target, which, I mean, even I think it's Steven always the first because he's so quick, and then Tyson because he's so close, and Ludmila's just walking, so it's always a different situation.
Yeah, that sounds right. It's Rocky gets spotted by the camera. Also, she's not an enforcer. No, now she is. Oh, I have no idea. No, that was the camera. She's not an enforcer.
Apparently,
She's sick.
which is
She's just doing the normal animation for walking. So sometimes they do that even when they're sick. Oh man, Chrome is running around like he's in a non-trespassing area. Feels a bit risky, but I'm sure he knows what he's doing.
yeah, very confident in it. This can get tricky with Tyson and his guard arriving, and the personal guard of Tyson of Steven is just running and gets him spotted. I've never seen him that fast for anything, let alone a briefcase.
Why? What?
That made zero sense.
Jeez, that was like a springboard. He's just, yeah, I'll go check that out.
And then actually checked it out like the employee of the month, but
yeah, hire him for the bodyguard for Tyson.
That was actually unbelievable, and both of them in the first minute, now in the run. So question in chat, what makes Roulette Freestyle different to other roulette events? The basis of roulette is that for each target you get a set kill of kill method and disguise, and in freestyle you aren't bound to those. So in regular roulette you would see that Tyson Williams is the SMGS snorkel instructor. Here you can pick any combinations for any targets as long as you use it once. And I guess in freestyle you would see some extra conditions. In regular roulette you wouldn't see the pistol elimination, and you wouldn't see the lethal melee distinctions, thrown or melee. You just always see scissors kill and not just thrown scissors.
Rocky is playing with fire here with all these enforcers. He turned the staff away with the briefcase, but can get spotted by Dr. Singh.
Oh. It's kind of close to getting away with it.
Yeah,
has to
I
return.
understand the frustration. He's been trying to figure that combination out where he can get the disguise and get the injected poison on Ludmila, but so far it hasn't worked out.
And for Chrome, we will see we will see the same approach again. Cellular.
Yeah, well, looks like he is gonna try that again. He's picked up the flower. Really interesting because this disguise, like you mentioned, is not trespassing. It's perfectly allowed all the way in Tyson's bedroom even. You can kind of isolate him after a little bit of conversation with him.
I really have a hard time estimating how long this will take for Chrome, because I think it's around the 5-6 minute mark when it would be finishing the server lore, but then it is just the 2 excursions for the disguises. And just a good 5 minutes to take this trip twice, I feel. Making it over 10, well over 10 for this server lore. Rocky did.
And Rocky's doing the same thing.
Yeah, he did like the briefcase chat. Takes a bit for the staff to react.
But Singh is going back into the hut, so that's actually good. He's trying to peekaboo him. That's also very interesting. He's gonna be closer to the box, I suppose. But he's also gonna be closer to Ludmilla, hoping that the body doesn't fall in her vision. Because, you know, once the NPC's heads are down, their view cone is like 4-dimensional.
Ooh, right in front of mirror. And I think this leaves Rocky with no option, because there is no agency pickup in his hand. No sniper needs to not get a second GRB of this match. Prompt appearing, disappearing, there's the kill.
Nicely done, well handled there. Wait. Okay, body found for Ludmilla. Door's not opening! What is it?
Oh, no, that amazing ragdoll.
Oh man, I've seen that happen with Ron, and he was doing that. That's oh my god. That's, yeah. If you're too close to the door and it's just to see 47's hand like contort in a way that's not humanly possible. Comes back for his suit, which really didn't need to, because he could grab the other one from the shark hut. But
true that. That was quite something yet again. This door not opening thing, it's become relevant in the last couple of months. So I guess don't tell that IO doesn't update the game. It's something new.
It has to be, yeah. I've had it where it's just, yeah, if you're too close to the door and you physically don't see the prompt, he just does this weird animation with his hand. It's like, oh, Chrome
getting 2 for 1 deal, but that's so it's not going to work out. That will have to be a compromised target lockdown situation to somehow salvage it. Which bodies will be found at this point? Such an amazing improv, but will it be green gun in the end? There will be one unconscious witness, but will any guards find Tyson in the meantime? So far so good. As long as he's dragging the body, we'll know the result if it's hunted or not. Can he get away with this?
He's gotten it down. Only the head left all the way through. ChromeX. That's like that's. We've seen that from Chris X earlier with the Santa Fortuna Jorge improv. That was unbelievable. He got away with that one, and Chrome gets away with this one. Also drags the poisoned body of Steven, because Ludmilla is coming down, and that corner is what you usually use for the distraction.
What a day for improv. And I think in the end I can understand the jag on Steven, because Ludmilla will appear here, and regardless, I think it's good to not have this body found. If some guards start to search around the area, it's good to have everyone hidden. And there's the live kill out of the way, and Tyson isolated, which means that another KO kill is in order for Ludmilla, finally arriving at the later half of the 7th minute.
Rocky gets the shot on Steven, though. If there has to be a sniper rifle in that briefcase, that means he will be up 2 kills. On the other hand, Chrome obviously trying to chain lure Ludmilla. Her guard turns around. Yeah,
needs to wait a bit.
All the targets.
I thought he would be sandwiched or something, but works out, and I don't think any of the guards will make it here. 3 targets down, 1 kill for Chrome, but 2, this guy is so far away from the action, and of course the sniper rifle, it's not trivial to get it here.
Rocky ready to get his second kill. Oh, but he's running away. Punches him in the face, though. That's well done. My god.
I could see the next snap from a mile away, and I think someone is being jacked to this room. Oh, no, it's the briefcase. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I hope he sees that on his map.
Where will the guard even go? I think it was... Which briefcase was it even? Oh, it was the lady at the beginning of the run, finally reaching its destination. Sees it in
Sure,
instinct.
should be the security room. Does he have the key? I think he picked up the keys. The villa guard luckily does not enforce trespassing inside this very room. Rocky
That
trying to pick up the iron, I think. Yeah, ended up distracting the lifeguard. It's a
okay,
concept there.
but how do you explain this? The body was being dragged here, and also the briefcase was found. So it was the guard dragging the body in this room and finding the briefcase here. Perhaps Rocky was, but he couldn't have been carrying two briefcases. This is such a madness. This Haven, incredible.
I don't know what version of the game Rocky plays. That is, I've never seen stuff happen, and it's happening. But I could say that actually for my own game too, because something must have changed.
Getting really mad with this spins lately, and yeah, finally some progress. Yeah,
because Rocky has to get CJ, who is
leading against the nothingness. There's just no words for this anymore.
No. What's he gonna do? Gonna fire extinguisher him there? Okay, he makes CJ lean on 47, and that's a problem, obviously.
Too close for comfort, not that close for friends.
Right.
Fire extinguisher would retain SA, but it's not viable at this point.
Guys. He's trying to toss something. Chrome has gotten his suit all the way down where the targets are. Just pick your poison. Get Tyson, get Green Guns back. Yep, he does.
Big relief for Chrome at the 10-minute mark, exactly 1 kill away, which will be the snorkel instructor. Yeah, at this point, both players
has him in a good spot now. Oh, but he's going the other way. He was expecting him to turn, go through the bushes. Oh. Rocky lets him go and decides to knock him out in the middle.
No way. Yeah, it's immediately.
This is Haven Island. You get spotted from the other end. The other end of the island.
Yeah, perfect. Rocky was getting desperate, I suppose, and just so that it's his last... I mean, pressure getting up to him, I think, because what's the worst that can happen is that he tries this situation again and loses 1 minute, but he wanted to get this disguise early. He saw the body dump right there, which is, in return, is a quite useless bin, if you think about it, because it will never be a safe one.
Because of Haven Island. Yeah, it's one of the shirtless guys that just turns around and spots him probably about 80 to, I don't know, between 50 to 80 meters. This is the guy that Chrome just passed that spotted Rocky. Now he's going to be struggling with the CJ disguise, maybe, unless he has a plan. Rocky didn't look like he had a plan, but he was able to get the guy into the bushes, but let him walk the other way.
Has the Chanks ready, has the silent SMG for the kill, by the way. But it all comes down to this last disguise. I don't think CJ reacted. It was the civilian lady or the visitor who just gets scared of nothing.
And now that one was heard by the guard, too close to the guard, so he will go for that. So another bump. You have to drop something. Oh, the lady still went for it. Okay, that's why the guard didn't.
Oh.
Wow. He has to find that triangle point, the farthest one that he can only hear, but nobody else can.
This is like a math class now. How to get him and only him.
Somebody else. That's another horrible timing with the NPC cycles. Guard heard that this time. Rocky misses a shot with the Seeker, looks like.
That's once again seemed so doable for him and could have
Look
worked
at
out.
this.
Wait, he will get the way with this? No,
He
wait.
gets the corner subdue on the resort staff,
And is it silent
and
enough,
then gets the
apparently?
door thing again. The door's still closed. It's still closed. There it is. Oh my god. Did he hit that? He hit that one.
Oh my goodness, Rocky. How did you
What
hit
is
these?
And again, hits the door prompt 18 times and it opens on the 19th attempt. Oh my god, what is this game?
And now to get the lady away in time. Oh, he's coming, but why not hide him? Here comes Singh. Oh, I think it will be a rip. We see in a couple of seconds now.
Yeah.
Oh,
It didn't even look like he was looking towards the left, but you know, this is Haven Island. Everybody has enhanced vision.
if he had instinct, he would have seen the bin right there, or well, the closet rather, where she could have been hidden. Oh man. Oh man, is there anything else remaining in this madness? Chrome got the disguise now.
Yeah, that's Chrome is looking good here, and Ludmila, the last target, but he's got everybody in the from the server lore, so this is looking really, really good for him. Because, like, even if Rocky had the disguise, and then, you know, he was 8 minutes in, you know, Tyson's second cinema cycle is about, like, you want to be there at 7, because, like, around 7:30 is when he gets there, or gets out. I think 7:40 is, like, the 1:40 of the second cycle,
Yeah.
where he looks through the binocular. So, yeah, I wasn't not really sure what Rocky would have done here, and Chrome just needs that final kill, and he's still green guns.
And
Could be able to exit seaplane.
yeah, he didn't store disguises here, I don't think, because only the targets are here, but Seaplane has one last enforcer to dodge, and he has the cover in hand just for caution, but not even close for the head cones. ChromeX takes the most exciting sweep in Roulette history because it was amazing.
Yeah,
An amazing 90 minutes of action.
Maybe put a disclaimer at the beginning of the match. Don't skip a second of this match because I'm 100% sure you'll see things that you have never seen, and even if you have like 10,000 hours in the trilogy.
Wow. That's the confirmation 3-0 ChromeX advancing, but every single spin would be the map of the day in different situations.
And I think at some point Rocky had the lead on every single map too, if not at least 2 out of the 3 maps. Well, actually, Haven was a little bit difficult to call with him having 2 kills at some point, but it seemed very close at times where Rocky was so close, especially on Sapienza with that 12-minute spot. It's a very exciting match. I'm kind of at a loss of words now.
You always join for the greatest ones. At least when we meet up, it is one for the books. And as you said, it could have been even longer if Rocky doesn't have such unfortunate rips, or I guess the lapse of judgment in Haven. There's nothing unlucky about that, but both of the other 2 maps could have gone his way, and then we go to 4 or even 5 maps. But it is Chrome who advances to the second round, and we'll play the winner of Lewis versus Be Cooler, which will be played tomorrow at 8. But as we mentioned, probably everything is played tomorrow or within the next 24 hours. You can see the 4 of the 5 remaining round 1 matches scheduled for either tonight or the 19th of April. So he will have his opponent in just a bit. And he is confirmation. Yeah, I think I made one update, but not the other. And now he's in actual form. 1 a.m. Central European Summer Time is for the next match, Matty Spice versus Phanium. That is 90 minutes from now. No caster assigned just yet, or didn't notice anything yet. And then 3 matches tomorrow starting 15 CEST, which is 9 a.m. Eastern. I'm not sure how to sum this one up, Punk. Any words remaining for you?
No, it's an unbelievable match. Honestly, I could probably cast a whole trilogy of these guys playing together of the same type of gameplay to see what else they can do with these specific like weird things that we usually don't see in the other competitions.
Yeah, part of it because of the format, part of it because of their play styles, but another part is the game being utterly ridiculous today, and this combination made us for an amazing match despite the scoreline.
Yes, absolutely. It's a fairly exciting one. I'm not sure if I'll be able to cast any more for the rest of the week, but it's this one definitely will be enough for the whole tournament if I don't get to anymore.
Yeah,
Very exciting stuff.
yeah, encouraging everyone to watch even more of these because, of course, as people will get familiar with the format, the plays will be even better, and well, of course, the brackets will be whittled down to a winner, which will be played as things stand on Sunday, the 1st of May. So really excited for that, but I think we can't really make this one any longer. This was an amazing match, and thank you everyone for playing. No, thank you everyone for watching, and thanks to Chrome and Rocky for playing. And yeah, a special shout out to the GKPunk. Thanks for joining me on this amazing match.
Thanks so much for having me. I appreciate that. That was once again when we cast. It's definitely a long one, but an extremely fun one. So GG's to both performers for the great performance and showing. It's an exciting watch for sure.
Yeah, I'm so done with after this one, and just very exciting to watch the rest. But yeah, once again, this is it from us, and see you everyone.